Hi there. I'm Michael, and it's time for the Friday show. I hope you had a great week. Let's take a moment and celebrate that the weekend is finally here. It's been a busy one, a lot of different stuff going on, good things. Got some new parts for my car, installed those today. That worked really well. And hello, Arthur. And also new is a new game for Friday and Saturday. So, on Monday and Wednesday, I'm playing a modded Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC. I just finished Mafia 2 like last weekend, I guess. And so I chose Remedy's Control Ultimate Edition on PS5, as you can see. Remedy's a great game maker. They made Alan Wake, and they also made Max Payne back in the day. And I'm excited about it. It's well reviewed. IGN, I think, reviewed it as its top game or best game of 2019. IGN's not always right, but they're usually pretty close. So without further ado, let's get this started and see what this is all about. I literally know very, very little about this. I know it's a character who is in some sort of situation where they're like dealing with, I don't know, some sort of bad people. I don't know. I've seen like little clips. I haven't really seen much. Arthur, how was your day? How's everything going? I'm going to shrink myself down here magically. Bloop. There we go. And it's time to begin. Okay, starting out kind of cool. I like this kaleidoscope thing. Adjust the brightness till the left icon is not visible. Well, I don't see a left icon. I only see middle. Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm going to turn this down. Not visible, barely visible, and clearly visible. I'm going to leave it a little bit. So, I mean, that looks barely visible on my side. Graphics mode, targeting 60 frames per second, no ray tracing, 30 frames per second with higher graphical quality. Let's try that. Speaker system, I'm going to use this with headphones because that's what I use, and I assume some of you are too. Text language, and of course, we'll turn on subtitles. I believe there is a good photo mode in this game, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, this will be a new test of the brand new internet. I just got fiber optic internet from Frontier Communications, and actually it just was installed about 30 minutes ago. So far it seems like it's working okay.
Warning.
Let's see how it goes.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like
Arthur, he's tied up under the house.
And there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
Okay.
The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Okay, so we're Jesse. And that bit of dialogue kind of reminded me of the allegory of the cave by
Anyone
Plato.
here?
You'll have to tell me, Arthur, if you don't mind. Just let me know if the audio of the game is too loud or if my voice, it should be okay. I think I have everything pretty leveled out, but yeah, the graphics are looking really good. Look at the reflection on the floor. That's impressive. And I could see why someone might want to play this with 60 frames per second, because I think there's a lot of action in it. So I'll see if it ends up being bothersome. I'll switch it and we'll go for lower graphics and higher performance, but I'm a graphics guy. I like it. Okay, so I'm just basically going to walk in through here. What do you got? Open collectibles. Okay. Oh, I like this already. Awesome. Thank you so much, Arthur. So there's nothing in. So I've got research and records, case files, and correspondence, and then multimedia. I'm told the few things I did learn about this game while reading the review I read on it is that reading these things is important. So as usual, it's kind of my game style anyway. I'm going to go read through them. Arthur, this came out in 2019. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited weapons. Prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, like rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see the lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor. All right, so we really can't bring very much in. This is number 2, pencils. That's kind of creepy. I don't know why you wouldn't bring... Hey, what's up, Kebab? How you doing? My man. All right, so that's a strange start. You can see, look at the reflection in the glass and everything. This looks really nice. Just having a good Friday here, Kebab. Seeing the very first scenes of this. Oh. What is this? Oh, is this what I think it is? All right, we'll find out.
This seal. I saw it a long
Buster.
time ago.
Thanks for sharing so many
keep
pictures
seeing
in
it
Discord
my
today.
dreams.
Your neighborhood looks really nice. Okay, so seeing this Federal Bureau of Control icon or logo in her dreams. Jesse's having some dreams. Oh, wow, it's dark. Bureau expenditures. So now we've got some research to read over. Expenditures summary, executive sector Q2, major, staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor expenditures were office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison, see page 9. Looks like we only have one page. All right. So they're redacting stuff, so they were spending money on something that they don't want anyone else to know about. And I'm being surveilled. Oh, I love the wood grain. This is nice. So L3 while running. Sprint. Got you. Okay. But I don't want to sprint right past these. These are the pictures that she was talking about in the beginning. So you have like a man, a janitor. Can I read this? Is there something written here? Our bureau at work. Okay. It's so strange to go from PS4 to PS5 because the sticks are so much more sensitive. Head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. He looks like a Casper. I can see that. You know, I got some nice Monsteras. Big fan of Monstera plants. You know they're healthy when they have those holes in them. And then I know the name of that one too, but I can't remember it right now. What else we got? Who is this man? Director Zachariah Trench. Alright, so he's the big boss. Oh, you're still celebrating National Norway Day? That's cool. Okay, I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else to see here. This appears to be a bathroom. Is this a health pack? Maybe? Can I use this? No? Alright. Oh, I hate it when bathrooms don't have mirrors. I need to be able to say, damn, I look good.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Okay. Some classy looking furniture. Some documents here. Why are they leaving their documents on the ground? Janitor's cart. So maybe we'll get to meet the infamous janitor. That's not a door. Neither is that. That says seek shelter. It might not be good. Well, now is a great time to see if there's a photo mode in this thing. How does it work? There is. Okay, cool. Got some filters and some simple controls. What are the filters? Ooh, okay. Nightmare. Oh, no. Videotape. That's cool. And vintage. Okay. I don't usually use a lot of these, but it's nice to know they exist. Love photo mode. Hide player. Camera speed. I don't know what that's going to do. Pretty standard stuff, I think. Yep, potato mode in the house. I'm going to try and put her offset like this so that the seek shelter reflection is not in the picture. She looks cool. I like this character so far. All right, I'm going to grab that. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're mine. Bang. Photo captured. Back. I really like the menu setup so far. It's kind of cool. Seems very futuristic. Can you find your office? Can't find your office? Watch your step. All right. Some plain looking snacks. I'm going to be that player that looks through all this stuff, just so you know. You should know me by now. right, so we got some more correspondence. This one is from, oh, it's pretty redacted. Federal Bureau of Control, attention all redacteds. Redacted, a shark in his redacted, although secure, redacted. Permission to redacted following basic protocol. Redacted, shoot to kill. Redacted, good luck. So somebody had a shark in their something, and although it's secure, there's someone is given permission to something. So I'm guessing like some group is giving permission to another group following basic protocols. They should shoot to kill, just in case the shark gets out. I don't know what that means yet, but that's fine. I like this like old school vibe with the telephone and the tape to tape and that old typewriter. It's not the oldest typewriter I've ever seen, but it's bringing back vibes of the 80s for sure. Asset, hola amigo. How's your night going, dude? I don't like how everything says seek shelter. It's a little freaky. Someone's singing, and I'm going to pause to read this real quick. Federal Bureau of Control, hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We are still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request your R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll all be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so schedule accordingly. Best. Don't forget your R4s, guys. Don't, whatever that is. I don't know what that means. Awesome, Asset. I like your Spanish today. You're on the Espanol. Who is this? Was it the same name in Blood Dragon?
Hello?
Oh, good. It's just a janitor.
Hey, excuse me?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way.
Oh, funny. Same
Got
name.
it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Ati.
You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
What?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Proceed deeper into the bureau. Welcome to the oldest house. Oh, what's in the janitor's closet? Anything in here I need? No. Dude, look at that. You can even see where he's been mopping. I like it. I don't know what ray tracing is. I bet some of you do, but I don't know what ray tracing really means. But it's in it. This is part of the Ultimate Edition, is that for PS5 you can choose performance or graphics, and I chose graphics. If you can give me like a idiot's guide explanation to what ray tracing is, I'm here for that. I'm down to learn something new every day. Okay, so circle this around here. Oh, Wait a second. Isn't this... Did the building change? Because when we first came up here, it was the director, a picture of the janitor, and then the doctor. This elevator was not here. Did I maybe go up a floor or something? No, this looks exactly like where I came up. Alright, so note to self, the building changed. Is he mopping with butter? Ray tracing means reflections and light. Okay, that's it. There you go. Thank you for the easy answer.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can. Starring Courtney Hope. I'm assuming that's Jesse. Yeah, definitely. The building changed to open up that elevator, for sure. I like this. They're using liminal spaces. So far, I've already picked up on that liminal spaces, at least here in the intro, has been part of it. And I think liminal spaces are empty spaces that look like they were once used, and they can kind of make you feel uneasy because they're empty, like being in a Walmart at night. Very nice. That's pretty.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Yeah, really digging the aesthetics of this building. It's got that brutal architecture I love so much. Like, if I was a billionaire, I would design my home to be brutal. Like, I think it's just so cool. All this stuff. All these sharp edges and concrete. What we got here? That's Arthur Morgan and John Marston. It's a nice painting. Got some happy trees. I'm gonna ignore that there's an alarm going off for now, so I can take this in. All right, so somebody's country west or a western countryside lover, and I'm guessing he's the one. Director Zachariah Trench. I'm guessing he chooses the artwork. Coffee mugs. Oh, I gotta get me one of those. Asset, I don't know. I'm only 30 minutes in, roughly. Oldest house discovered August 4th, 1964. Discovered in 1964. What does that mean? Again, brutal architecture. Beautiful. Love it. So what I get is that she's come here to... She's been looking for this federal bureau for a long time. She finally found it. And she's looking for her brother, who was taken by employees of the Bureau 17 years ago. So I'm assuming when they were kids. Alright, I can't get in there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it'll be a gem. It's, you know, IGN isn't always right, but they rated it very well. Up in the 8s, but the player rating was almost exactly the same. So like, I feel like they probably did a good job, and I haven't dove deeply into it because I don't want to be spoiled. So I don't really know. I know there's going to be some action, and I know reading is important. That's one thing that I did read in an article I read about it on IGN. It just said read all the stuff, and because the game's good, but it relies heavily on reading, which is cool. I like that kind of stuff anyway. That's my bag. And I don't know what these are, but if these are, they are, look, urgent messages. So like, a million years ago, probably in the 60s, you might have used one of these to like quickly send a paper message to someone else in a different floor. And it is pretty cool that they have these. They use them at banks too, for like drive ups at banks. When you do your deposit, you put it in there and then sucks it up and throws it at the bank. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of a really good movie I saw once, one of my favorite movies. All right, picked up some more correspondence. This is Barbara. It's my grandma's name. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. That's the man with the glasses. The non-doctor. And then missions just said, oh, welcome to the oldest house. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Fair. Okay. Ask and you shall receive information. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. This is totally... Look at that chair. I love this architecture and all these, like, 70s, early 80s design. 60s, maybe even. Central executive. Or the big door. I don't think I can go in here. Looks locked. Okay. Try this out. Yep, Trench is the director. Buster asked, as the janitor is Finnish, I'm guessing the directors are from Finland. I think Remedy is from that part of the world. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Finnish. Yep, they're Finn. Good eye/ear. I didn't recognize the language that he was speaking.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Oh. Okay. So he's dead. Is that going to be Trench? Alright, before I pick the murder weapon up, I'm just going to look around a little bit because... Or whatever. Oh, man. I love the woodwork. This middle century architecture is so awesome. And design. That looks like a giant safe. Is that a Finnish accent? I only know of a few people from
outside.
Finland.
Was coming here a mistake?
Something's outside? Okay, well, I will take the gun then.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Okay. I can imagine, Buster, that Finnish is a difficult one. I only know motorsports. There's very fast people, fast drivers from Finland. Especially in the rally world, I assume, because they get a lot of snow, or maybe they're, I don't know why, but... What is this pyramid thing? This is neat. Still there? Okay, cool. This is like tutorial level stuff. Teaching me to jump, climb. Okay, I'm glad I can do those things. Jump and then climb. Hmm? Whoa, 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 whoa. Bro. You want some? I just learned I can melee. I know Kung Fu. Nice punch. Damn. She's got some strength. This is a gun.
The same gun.
The gun looks pretty cool. Choose to be chosen, trophy earned. Yes. Yes, I will.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Now I have a gun.
Okay. It looked like it automatically reloaded right there. This does remind me of Assassin's Creed, you're right. It's like being inside the... Oh, is it? It's a, like, God of War kind of thing, like, where, I don't remember the name of that, but where, like, you have to let it... Okay, so you what is that called when you... Like in God of War, how you could use like the special attacks, but then they had to recharge. That's handy. Does that mean I won't be looting anybody? Kimi Räikkönen's finish. I think Valtteri Bottas' finish. I'm pretty sure Kalle Rovanperä. From World Rally Competition. My favorite rally driver. I'm pretty sure he's from Finland. Alright, we got some gentle auto aim. So I can melee these fools too? Yeah. That was a slick headshot. Get it. This lady can break the brick? I like Jessie about 5 times more than I liked her so far. What are these blue things? Oh, whoa. What are the blue things? Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect them to restore your health. Okay, so these blue things, I assume. Yeah, she is. She's tough. Pavel, welcome. Happy Friday to you, bud.
Something's coming.
Mustang.
An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Fair, okay. Buster says there was a
down outside.
very good
Safe to
gravel
go?
racer called Matti Alamäki. Awesome name. I'd like to visit Finland someday. And Norway. Pretty much everywhere. There are very few places in the world that I don't want to visit, except for places I've already been. Alright, who's that? Can I holster this thing? No. Oh, I love this old school clock radio. Gabe, what's happening? Happy Friday. I just got to take some time to I'm walking all over this man's body, but you know, it's a thing. Gotta have your pen. Oh, they said there's no number 2 pencils allowed in, so that pencil sharpener is deemed useless. Zachariah Trench. He's the principal something something. That kind of looks like him meeting with Joe Biden. I'm sure that's not on purpose. Alright, Seek Shelter Light is not on anymore, so that's good. Let's move on. Alright, not great. Not great. This is okay though, I have a gun.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
I love the way
You
Remedy
stopped
tells
it.
stories.
You. Oh, thank you.
This already has serious
That was
original Max Payne vibes.
horror.
Dark, kind of freaky. Come on, move, 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 move. Yeah. Oh, I found some information. Hold up, hold up. Yeah, Pavel, it is very atmospheric. Gabe, we've missed you too. Go to the Azores or something like that. I don't know where those are. Hey, Asset, you're in this game. All right, I got clearance. I do not have a clearance level. So let's see. Research and records. HISGuard. Field research on HIS entity. HIS corrupted security guard. Confidential. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The HIS was quick to take advantage of this fact. HIS guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles. I love a good bullpup rifle. That they carried prior to corruption. While the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. I also love a good pump action shotgun. They have no observed paranatural abilities, so they're not ghostly or whatever this is, with the exception that certain HIS guards are protected by a shield of dense HIS resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged HIS corruption? Does the HIS mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the HIS target individuals with combat training? Maybe. Does the HIS have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? They are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. All right, so that talks about the security guards I just ran into, and something called the HIS, which I assume is going to be the overarching enemy here. Zachariah Trench. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. I wonder who is Zachariah Trench? Who plays him? Because I know in the first Max Payne, it's like the head developer from Remedy.
Objects of power can
already watched this
cause
one.
or be
Already watched that. Hell yeah, I like a pump action. Service weapon, no unique procedures required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the application is terminated. The process is dictated by the redacted though their criteria is unknown. Okay, so it seems like the gun will only work with who it wants to work with. So the gun's alive, and if it doesn't want you, it terminates you. All right, maybe that's what happened to Trench. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history, redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. So there's some Norse mythology, some English mythology, and I don't know what Varanastra is, Varunastra. Kind of sounds like Indian. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling's presentation 11.1 for more details, which we already watched. Arthur, considering that they get to be helped by you, and from what I've seen of your hotel, those prices seem extremely good. Utter darkness. I like the way the lighting was working in this. It's cool. It's a lot like the Red Dead Redemption 2 lighting, where things are kind of... What happened to them? They just kind of disintegrated? Okay. Still locked. This one's open, though. Yup. Approved technology. Okay, another one of... So in the beginning, we got a letter that said you couldn't bring in, like, smartphones, smart devices, smart gaming. You couldn't bring number 2 pencils for some reason. So drafting any public-facing material while pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use in the service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride, will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska. Suspect. I've always had some suspicions about what's going on in Alaska. Scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, or sorry. So this is like if they're going to write something up if someone dies relating to whatever Willow AWE is, then they're saying, say it was in the service of their country, that we regret it, that we're proud of them, and they will be remembered, but avoid mentioning Alaska, scissors, blood, loss, or apologies. All right. Hey, Oda, how you doing? Hey, that looks like me. That looks like Jesse. And that, the oldest man in the world. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect, multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected, like we saw the building changed in the very beginning. Head of research override, HRI protocol activated. Jesse, I don't know if you smoke, but there's some right there, and now might be a good time to pick it up. The stuff is kind of hitting the fan. It changed. The picture in the wall changed. Director Jesse Faden. No, what? Now I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Okay. I'm liking the surreal nature of this already. Thank God somebody turned that off. Take a look over here. I don't think I can get in. I don't have access. I'm the director, damn it. Let me in here. I don't know the name of this tree, but I've seen these before. Not in real life, but I've seen them in like games and stuff. I want to say it's like a tree in South Africa. I'm kind of guessing, but I want to say I've seen it like associated with the Sahara or Africa or something. All right, back from whence we came.
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
So much like
The hotline. says the dead man.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, bro? You want some? I'll cut you up. I don't know how to get cover, but I'm trying. Pump. Hold that. Truly have no idea what's going on. What's that thing? I don't know if I'm supposed to kill them, so I'm gonna let them be. The shooting is actually really satisfying. I thought it had auto aim, but I can't really tell. All right, we got some new reading. What are you? Are you an enemy? Yeah, okay, I'm getting used to it a little bit. What is going on? What are these things? Oh, I get more enemies too. I think. There are things to learn. There are many things to learn, I can tell. There I am again. Office rules speak in moderate volume. No personal calls, no food or drink around bureau documents, no using the photocopier for personal projects, or the 3D printer, or the bureau stationery. They wrote those in. Wear your badge. No discussing confidential stuff out loud. The one to finish the coffee first makes the new one. That makes... These all sound very logical to me. I like it. Whoa. What? What if I do this? That's cool. Wait. Is it starting to show me something? Yeah, clearly I'm famous here. I saw some square, like, interact options over this way, so I'm gonna go take a quick look around. Yep, I can hear.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Alright, so the Bureau knew that the building was changing frequently. They definitely knew what was going on. And yeah, I'll pick up the tab here. This could be dangerous. Like, if I get the ability to break stuff, you know I do. You know, it's just one of those things that I do. It's just so much. The storytelling already is so much like Max Payne. And, like, the visual kind of, like, discomfort that you get from it. I want to play that game again, but I really want them to remaster it. I tried playing it on PS2. And while it's a great game, it's been too long and it hasn't necessarily aged well. Which is sad, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Jesse, have you ever been in the men's room? It looks exactly like the ladies' room for some reason. Missing stand-up urinals, which is a little odd. Alright, this is the way I came. No more work. Jesse's here. Flipping desks. Hope I don't need these desks in the future. Oh, I love this aesthetic of the old ANSI or ASCII art, whatever you want to call that. This was the internet when I first started using the internet back in my day, and maybe in some of yours. I want a computer like this though. I'd rock a text-only computer for a little while. I think that'd be fun. Don't feel good about these. All right, this is open. Central executive. Shelter's also open, but I'm afraid to open that. Well, it looks open. Let's do it. They're hovering over me in my workplace. I like that. I also need one of these in my house. A cool bomb shelter would be neat. I don't want anything bad to happen, but Black Rock Power Deployment Unit, emergency lights, another little emergency radio. I like how the gun moves. It's neat. Really uncomfortable looking beds. Should I? Hey, should I open this? No, you're busy? Alright. Let's read first. Federal Bureau of Control, confidential for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. That's in Georgia. If I'm right, I think. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Okay. This is red. Okay. And then there's multimedia, but I already listened to this. Building shifts. Okay. Let's find out, Buster. Sorry, buddy. Nothing really. They fart some rainbows, but it seems fine. And you're right. I don't think there's any food in here. I'm guessing it's in there. All right, let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? Weapon mod damage boost. Does this cost anything? Alright, deconstruct turns it into 50 somethings. And there's 1,000 somethings at the top. Okay, I might as well. This seems, it's early game, so they're teaching me how to use these things, so I got a little weapons boost. I mean, it looked like a fart to me. It was kind of floating around him. That's what I picture a fart looking like, at least. Oh, and this is an all-in-one bathroom / sink kind of thing. Interesting. All right. Moving on then. Oh, there's a fridge right here. Or maybe a coffee maker. I think it's a coffee maker, actually. Yeah, it looks like a coffee maker. Self-service vending machine. Old school. Yeah, I'm excited to see what that means, like what upgrading will do, but... That's awesome, Buster. Good for you. Central Executive. I love the font that they use for all this. It's very powerful.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That Babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Like Sublime songs. They just burrow into your brain. We took this trip to... I see, it just happens. That you just can't stop it. Once it's begun. Once it's taken hold. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. What does that mean? Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as a part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. 1, are you here to see someone? 2, are you from New York City or just visiting? 3, how'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. I'm assuming it means terminate. That's what's probably redacted. So if they think that you're, I don't know, if you're a deviant, I don't know what that means in this game yet, but that's my guess. It's a good point asset. It's got vibes of Las Plagas from RE4. It was a great game. Yeah, thanks for pointing that one out. The remake was so good. And Oda's back. Hey, buddy. Urban Legends. I wonder if there's a way I can just come right to the one. Examination of paranatural topics. Urban Legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as modern evolutions of Jung's archetypes. Okay? Get into some psychology here. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We recognize certain, I'm going to say ghosts, informed by our own fears, imaginations, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. So they can be artificially maybe inserted into popular culture using, I don't know, subliminal messages. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomenon contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through 2 punctures on the redacted. So a pair of scissors that consumes human blood through 2 punctures on the neck. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for a full report. All right. I got him on my... I definitely got him on my list asset. And yeah, I feel like this is tutorial mode. It's setting the stage for what we're doing. It's taught me how to use the gun, how to perform melee attacks. I'm guessing the game is going to twist and shout pretty quickly after this, because they're already throwing me in. I mean, I've had my first shootout, which I think went pretty well. And they implied random. G1, what's up, bud? I actually kind of like this song. This is cool. Oh, hell yeah. This is a banger. I like that. Got some like 70s vibes going on. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna jam out. Get my mind off the chanting. I assume that's why they put this in here. Hey, Buster gifted a membership and it went to G1. Great aim. Nice job. Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting the channel. As a reminder, if you're a member of the channel, you get some sweet custom emojis to use in live chat. You can also have access to members only content, and in Discord, there's now a supporters only channel as well, where you'll get some news before everybody else gets it, and also get to chat amongst yourselves. Absolutely nailed it. This looks familiar. Second time we've seen an upside down pyramid in this game. And boy, is it dark. I don't even know. Can I go this way? Nope. It's really, she was right about the chanting. It's really kind of starting to mess with me. Because I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like kind of coming from different directions inside my earbuds. It's very strange. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Hey, there's an acoustic guitar for sale. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Sorry, I'm all about details. Your hands can spread the mold. Be careful. Wash your hands. Okay. I like this poster. So talking about like if you're walking and suddenly you get the building shifts and takes you longer to get somewhere, it doesn't count as overtime. Just in case you were wondering. Oh yeah, we have tried shooting them. I'll do it again so you can see what happens. We'll shoot this one because there's a lot of light over here. Nothing. Well, they fart rainbows, but nothing else. So I'm guessing they're just employees who are hanging around. Buster was saying they really hover over you at this job, and I found that to be brilliant. I guess I could just jump over this. Let's see. Yep. Was that a mistake? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, those people just dropped out of the sky. Watch it, watch it. Whoa, what is that guy? Alright, first death. Let's put some dead horses in the chat. There she goes. Interact with a control point to revive at that location after dying. I don't know what that means yet, but alright.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
I wonder if since
that babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Wonder if I can start the battle up here, because it looks like when I aim at them, I do get the orange reticule. I don't know what the word is for that. Yep. Still kind of suck at aiming, and that looks like a grenade. Was. Come on up, boys. Don't be afraid. Just don't throw any more grenades, alright? Me and you, fine. Hey. I like how the ammo is sort of like time recharged. That's interesting. And how you can destroy virtually everything. Oh, what a straggler. Alright, so this is the dude who really put me down. He looks like he's got like an assault rifle or something. Okay, messing with him is probably not a great idea. Yeah, it auto loads after a little bit of time, so you can shoot it and it just auto reloads. I can't remember what you call that. There's a word for it in gaming. Is it it's not recharge, but it's like when you use an effect, you have to let it. Yep, another dead horse. That's two.
Me earlier.
Gotta get quicker with the aiming.
Burrowing into everything in this place.
Might as well put my favorites
Is
on.
the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over
Thank you,
and
Oda.
over.
Cool down. It has a cool down period. That's exactly what I was thinking. I just couldn't put the words together. I'm gonna do the same thing. I thought there was a little bit of auto aim, but I can't tell. I really can't tell. See, like that looked like auto aim, but I can't be sure. Alright. Jeez. Shooting coming from everywhere. See, like that does not look like auto aim. Alright, he's a class 1 ranger. Run, girl, run. This guy's not messing around right now. He's chasing. He's chasing me. Whoa! Cool down. You're so smart, Oda. You're so good with the words. Alright, oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I've lost him. Yep. Killed my first.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy.
Ammo efficiency, energy recovery.
Spreading.
Alright, let me take a look at what those...
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help
Yeah, it
me
is cool that
fix
you can
it.
see their health bar. I like that. Let me see how this works. So I only have 3 slots. Oh, and I only have 1 slot right now. So I must have to earn more slots, maybe? Looks like there's going to be a secondary gun, too. And some personal slots. Wonder what we can do. What is this? I don't know, some sort of assets. I don't know what to do with these. That's fine. All right. Cleanse the control point. All right, house is moving. Things are happening.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us?
Oh, fast travel
With the
and
viewer.
outfits? Huh, okay.
Are you still sane?
Who's talking? So now that I've created this, I cleansed this area, whatever it was, I can use this as a
Please,
fast
talk
travel,
to me.
and it'll also fix
We saw you
health.
deal with the compromised agents.
Looks like it's maybe over here, shelter, but
Is it safe to come out?
hold on, lady, whoever you are. This is how Bitcoin got started. I love that. I love that for Bitcoin.
I can't tell you how happy I am to
I
have
don't know
this
where I'm
little
going to be
saying.
fast traveling to, but
The
it's
feeling's
cool.
mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn.
Look at her
Should
eyes.
I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
So the janitor thought that she was going to be a janitor's assistant. The house thinks that she's the director, and so does this person.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
Pope is kind of elfy.
You are the director, and that makes you special by definition.
She seems
Trench
friendly.
is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry.
So I'm instantly
talking
suspicious.
Too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Yeah, the
I found his
graphics for
body.
her eyes are really cool.
And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
Hold on
There's
to those
something
important
I need to ask
questions.
you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point,
Just
then
hanging
you can
around.
maybe cure those infected
Actually looks
or
pretty comfortable.
possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
Yeah, me too. I think
She's
Emily
the
seems really
opposite of
nice.
the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Exactly, G1 and
Yes.
Buster.
I can try.
Get that stretch.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Okay, so that
You with me?
kaleidoscope thing.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
All right, let's see if there's anything in there. Yeah, there is. I knew that there would be something in here because these guys were all hiding in here. And is there someone floating? No. Looks like something happened in here. Oh, good. Okay, they're going to explain control points a little bit more clearly. All right. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house, this building that keeps changing. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding areas will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. So I don't know what those would be redacting, but it probably some sort of device. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. Maybe joints. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the buildings refuse to be redacted. So refuse to be maybe controlled? Maybe. Yeah, I see some shadows on the ground that I think are supposed to be floating people. Hope, you keep doing your job, okay? Oh, that was the door of the thing. Alright, so let's see if we can fix this person. There you go. You okay?
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I saw something come in. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted agent. The Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. Yeah, I noticed that. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation and ad infinitum, so forever. They're just chanting that weird poem or whatever it is. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. Lots of redactions. I don't know how anyone works with heavily
Jesse,
redacted
over
stuff.
here.
Oh, I got you,
We need
Pope.
to
Hold
make
on.
a plan, Jesse.
What are you doing? Okay. Chrono. Hey, Buster, you're on fire today, dude. Gifted a membership, which I greatly appreciate, but it went to Chrono. Dude, your aim is off the chain right now. Clearance level 3. Nicely done, dude. Thank you. And Chrono, if your YouTube account is linked to your Discord account, you should see a supporters only chat in there now. Buster's got you, bud. But I appreciate the thought, for sure.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director.
Let me give it a shot here. See how my aim is today.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up.
Hey, Founder got it. That's pretty
I've
good.
been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already.
You just got busted. I love it.
I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child?
She's from the town of
It
Ordinary.
was one of the big ones. And
that's a
before
real
my
place.
time.
Maybe.
And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us, or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board.
I think Bakelite was like
Talked to you more clearly through
1960s
that.
plastic.
I mean, Trench has years and years of experience.
Probably made out of
He
asbestos.
might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Okay, so whatever this
They call me
HRA
the
thing is,
director.
it's a device
That's
that
not
helps
me.
them.
I'm not a director type. Not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was
Grown
looking
up.
for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now.
Okay, so whatever happened to her when she was
I
a
didn't
child is
imagine
real.
this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it.
The world behind the
Only
poster.
to see the hiss destroy it all.
Oh, it's literally a phone? It's an old Bakelite phone? If Bakelite's a thing, it for some reason it sounds familiar to me. I think it's a material like plastic. It's the bat phone. I knew what you meant, Chrono.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Thanks, Emily. Nice to know you. Glad there's someone else in this world. So, Chrono, you said I definitely got further than you did, and that you tried this game and the weirdness scared you away. I knew weirdness was coming because it's made by Remedy, the same people who made Max Payne and Alan Wake. So I expected some weirdness, and also I read a review on IGN of it, and so I expected a little bit of weirdness, but I didn't really expect it to be this weird. But I so far, even just aesthetically, I could hang out in this brutal architecture with all these like 60s, 50s and 60s style, and some, it seems like it's a mix, but mostly like 50s and 60s style design. I love it. I mean, this architecture might be like my soul architecture. I don't know what it is about brutal architecture. I just love it. It's so cool. Some of my favorite sci-fi movies are filmed in specific places. Like there's a lot of this in Mexico, Central America in general. Of course, there's a lot in like Eastern Europe, but I just love it. I think it's so cool. Hey, this is for me. This looks like it's for me. Material house memory. What does that mean? Conceptual material house memory. You don't have clearance levels. Okay. G1, thanks for stopping through, man. Always a pleasure to see you. Have a great rest of your shift. And Chrono, enjoy your subway. Buster, you're waiting on the game to lighten up and open up. I don't think it's going to. I think it's probably going to be this vibe for a while, but we'll see. Spend money when you meet nice people. Write that down. It's a great quote. Nicely done, Buster. Emily instructed us to find the hotline. I love when games do this mission briefings things, because if you miss something, like if you were to stop playing this for a month and came back, you'd have no idea what to do. So we have to find an old telephone to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope they can provide insight into the Hiss invasion. And there's a portrait of Trench. Could someone who has Google nearby look up who the actor is that portrays Zachariah Trench or Director Trench? I recognize him, but I don't know where from. Yeah, so her like melee moves, she's got some serious, I think she has some telepathy or telekinesis, kind of like a Star Wars type kind of force stuff. Because when I melee, stuff goes down. Like for example. Oh, I can't right now. Alright, enter the communications department to find the hotline. That looks like it's happening right here. Control others. Yeah, this is the Federal Bureau of Control, so I don't know what... I think that's why the game is named Control.
There it is again.
Yep.
Our welcome message.
Chanting. James McCaffrey. Where do I know him from? Thank you, Oda. Oh, he was the voice actor for Max Payne. Oh, he just died? He died in December. And he was on Rescue Me and New York Undercover. Ah, well, rest in peace, James McCaffrey. That's too bad. He seems like he died young. Hi, Mrs. Muss. Yep, telepathy is reading minds and communicating through them. Telekinesis is being able to move things with your mind, like that. Well, that's a shame. The director actually really died in real life. I didn't get a glimpse at why or how, but he looked young, relatively. Although I'm old, so a lot of people look. My concept of young and old is changing every day. Tomasi? Okay, let's get ready for a little fight here. This is supposed to be locked. I don't know if I'm going the right way. This feels scary. Hold on. I gotta go to security first. I guess I need clearance for that. Let me in. Hell yeah, Chrono. I had one that really surprised me, the one with Death Stranding. I thought it was funny, but funny ones almost never do anything. But I've had some really good ones. Multiple myeloma. I don't know what that means. Is that cancer of some kind? I guess. Whoa. Oh, you want to play? I have no idea what I keep picking up, but here it is. Lots of reading in this game, which I'm already excited about. I like reading in general, but let's see. We'll go to unread. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Okay, spent some money, especially at the minibar, of course. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense for Nevada to have an ocean view, but you know. And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power, and drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. There you go, that explains your minibar expenses. Blood cancer, oh my god. That's really sad. Wow, excuse me. Avoid modern technology. Okay, I don't disagree with that. Don't take office equipment outside the building. Clean up this desk. Okay, now I'm in the cafeteria. Oh, there was a boardroom. That makes sense, Chrono. Dry estate, and yeah, RDR2 and GTAs. Those are content that I think everybody can understand. Yeah, Nevada's where Las Vegas is, yep. Chrono. Ew. I'm pretty sure I've heard you burp on your streams before. Oh, I love these plastic chairs. Big fan of those. That's great style, too. Yep, it's a labyrinth building. Seems like it's changing every single time. Enter the communications department. So I'm in the cafeteria. It looks like where I need to be is actually down the stairs and around to the right, maybe, like over. So if I walk down this, oh, I love how you can keep the map open. That's nice. Trouble. I sense trouble. Yep. Holy mercy. Headshot. Pick up that sweet, sweet health. And what is this? Upgrade? Shatter projectile boost. I don't know how the upgrades work, so I'm just going to keep collecting them for a while until I'm outgunned. I'm a little worried about not doing that right. Play some Minecraft or Fortnite. I want to see how many skibidi kids you can handle. No. No. Chrono, nice. I was just kidding anyways. I've never heard you burp. I do remember you mentioning it though. By the way, I like watching you stream. The quality's really good. I think you're doing a great job. Oops, up. How do I bring the map? There we go. So this is an option, and I think that yellow diamond pretty much tells me that's where I'm supposed to be going. Looks like these other locations. One of them is like a small office. Maybe I'll go check that out. This maybe is the kitchen. Oh, cigarette machine. This is how I used to buy cigarettes when I was underage and smoked. You'd find one in a bar, run inside as a kid and put a ton of quarters in, grab the cigarettes and run out. We used to go to a hotel near my house that had one in the lobby, so you could like go, oh, they're bathrooms. So you could go and do that without them busting you. For what it's worth, I wish I never started smoking, and I'm glad I quit, but it was a thing everyone did when I was young. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. For reference, green is stable, yellow is low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange is high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, and red is frequent unanticipated building shifts. Quality is like a timing thing. Sometimes it's bad. I'm sure that's just the way the internet works. By the way, we're almost 2 hours into the first stream on my brand new 1 gig fiber optic internet that I got installed today. Shout out to Frontier Telecommunications for getting that set up so quickly and easily. It seems good so far. Pretty happy with it. So the Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Federal Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, or 2, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does that distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for a full report. Okay. All right. Good memory, Chrono. That was when I first moved to New York. That was like the first memory. Focaccia with sea salt, sun-dried tomatoes, herbs, spices, and stuff. What made you think of that? That sounds good. Xenon Aiden, how do you get... Is this a punch... Is there a punchline coming? How do I get wine stains out of my shirt? I think you're done. This better be a good joke, but I don't think you're getting stains out if it's a real question. If it's fresh, you could try some club soda, but I doubt it. You think OxyClean would work? Try white wine and then cold wash? I don't know about all that. Maybe. What was that? There's something up there. How could I possibly get there? Yeah. See that? Did you see me? Parkour. Well, Xenon, I hope you're having... Sounds like you're having a good Friday night. So you got that going for you. Alright, back to the map. I need to go through this doorway. Oh, wait. I see somebody. Oh, that's me. That is me. Oh, another point. Dead letters. Love this font. Okay, those look like enemies right there. You're an enemy, you're an enemy, you're an enemy. You're not. Alright, it's gonna be a shootout, I think. I'm gonna bail over here, because this looks like an upgrade. Yep, here we go. Whoa. Oh, that is a pump shotgun. I know what we're looking at now. So that must be the field, the resonance field that they were talking about. I'm gonna run around for a little bit because I'm almost dead already. Nope, that doesn't help. And... yeah, saw that coming. It does. It does. I think that's why I like the font so much. It's very familiar to me. Okay, so it brings me back here. Alright. Thankfully, I already read everything through here, so I guess I can just run down through. Don't have to worry about anything jumping out at me. Shouldn't be any enemies.
A welcome message.
We definitely need a pump action shotgun. I agree. Let's see, will there be enemies here again? There was one. Okay, this I like. If there's no, if when you respawn or whatever, there's no enemies, I'm completely fine with that. I'm guessing this is what the fast travel is going to be useful for eventually, is getting around without. No, I didn't. Okay.
It's overpowering here.
Okay. I was gonna say I didn't go down there, but
Near it. I
yep,
feel that.
that's fine. All right, so there's someone in my mind talking to me. That was Jessie talking to herself for a moment. Okay, so I might not be powerful enough for dead letters. And let's see. I'll try that next time. I'll see what that allows me to do. Communications department, so I gotta go straight this way. Okay, so the communications department has been sealed shut. How am I supposed to get in there? I guess. I'm gonna try not going over here just for a minute, because dead letters seems pretty deadly. I might not be like powerful enough to get in there. This is also sealed. That's where I came from. I guess dead letters it is. Try to hide from them a little bit. Ooh. There's one. Music is pretty satisfying. I like this. It's a little like techno dance stuff. Ooh, got you right in the face. Love the fact that there's no ammo. It's gonna take a little time to get used to the cooldown idea, but this is pretty sick. Oh, this is like an old, like, I'm guessing like filing system, which would explain dead letters a little bit. Maybe this is where they put all their correspondence or something. Pretty slick. I really like the concept of the building changing. Oh, here we go. More. Can't crouch or anything though. Take that and that. Okay, got my health up a little bit. Oh, okay, so this is another one of those same spots. But first, oh, the building like created the wall right here. Look around a little bit before I press that button.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping
The floppy
80
disk.
kilobytes.
80 kilobytes.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disc, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disc, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP.
Okay, so objects of power.
It can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils.
That's why I know pencils.
And once, we even launched a cup.
The coffee mug, which I need. That's why they don't want smart devices coming in, because discs and other things, apparently, they can feed off from or use them in some way. That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna press the button. Cleanse it. Now my guess is that fast travel is going to be between cleanse points. Oh, this is such a pretty game already. Lovely. Brutal architecture at its finest. I like it. I like it a lot. So when I'm standing in this circle, alright, cleanse control points to gain access to fast travel. Bit of a history lesson, I guess. Are you asking for one or just pointing it out? Where can I fast travel to? Alright, yeah, so I can go back to Central Executive or stay in dead letters. Okay. Yeah, I think this will be checkpoint, but it's also a fast travel location. She sure does like the information so far. And that's what It's interesting. I love doing things like this. I love you can destroy the environment. You know I like breaking things. Machine God, huh? I had a dream, and I built the thing that I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. I knew God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body. Like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on this envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. So that's a dead letter. Okay.
Communications. We're on the right
Perfect.
track.
We are on the right track. Welcome to the comms department. We are here to help. Okay. More bathrooms. Still don't know what the use of bathrooms are, other than just realism, I guess. I'll take the high road. I think that makes sense. And yes, found something. House memory. Internet usage. Internet is not for social media use. No FBC materials of any kind will be scanned or uploaded. Email addresses are for work-related correspondence. Level 5 clearance is required to access the internet. If a cubicle's black rock shell gets damaged, vacate immediately and alert Mr. Tomasi. If you notice any text in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately and alert Mr. Tomasi. Do not connect internal comm devices to the network. Printer is for communications department use only. Altered items are forbidden in the cubicles. Notify security of any breaches immediately that they may require internal lockdown. Alright, so be careful when using the internet if you work at the Bureau. Back to the cafeteria that way. Do I feel like I talk too much? No. I know I talk too much. Okay, gonna be some enemies up here. Otis says, I get that you work from home, but restrooms are for evacuating your bodily waste in the real world. I just have forgotten. I don't know what these things are. What are these rooms with the holes in the floor and the sinks? Let It Die game is really weird. Okay. I'm just gonna run down here and take a look at what's in the shelter before I go in there, because, you know, that guy did not make it, and I would like to. I'm getting the sense that these are always going to be upgrades or other items. Personal mod energy boost. That's the first one I've got, so I have an empty slot here. Oh no, I've gotten a couple of them. Energy recovery speed by 21%. Health recovery per element pickup. Ah. I'm gonna go put in health recovery 25%. I may be doing this wrong, but we'll see. Hey, Zeno. Who tells me that I talk too much? I know I do. It's something. But it's what I like doing. I like talking. I like meeting new people. I like talking. I like reading. I don't know. It's just a thing I always like doing. What was that? Good to see you, Zeno. No more classes for you, right? Book club notes. Speaking of reading, by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi stuff. I do. But as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech, and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, beware of cheap sushi, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the F up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Okay, it's just a random book club notes by Sampson. Okay. Buster, thank you so much for another gifted membership. JR279 got it. I don't know JR very well, but I hope they come back and hang. That's awesome, Zeno. Congratulations on graduating again. Yeah, Buster has been like a sniper with those memberships today and getting them to people that are here all the time. I don't know if YouTube's just having a great day or if Buster's just feeling lucky. But I appreciate it, and I'm glad that it's working out this way. Alright, not going in there. That doesn't look like a place that I'm ready to go, but yeah, I don't want to get hurt. I'm not going to walk into that. I'm going this way. I'd rather try and face whoever was throwing stuff in here.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Whoa. Reach the object of power to cleanse it. Oh, crouch. Oh, I can crouch. Oh. I do have an attic. There's one. Not much up there, though. like that? You want some more? How about this? I don't think I can kill this thing. It is new to me as well, and so far it's real nice. I'm extremely excited because so far it is delivering a lot of kind of like freakiness in the way that Remedy is so good at doing, and also graphically it's beautiful. I'm getting used to the gunplay. It's a thing. I'm not sure if I'm sure I'll get good at it, but I'm still getting good, so to speak. Oh, okay, now I'm on its level maybe a little bit. There you go. And Zeno, check out the stuff I can do. Watch this. Ready? Lots of destructive, like, environmental destruction and stuff. It's very cool. How am I going to do this without getting killed? Can I shoot that thing? Do it, do it. Hey, it's the disc.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here.
People Under the Stairs was such a classic, like, hood horror movie. I'm surprised you know it.
The boards and charts here.
That's pretty obscure,
They're
Chrono.
pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Boom. Come on, 11. Do your thing. Hold R1 to grab highlighted objects. Release R1 to launch. Oh, is this what I think it's going to be? They should not have given me this power. Yes. Oh my. Oh my. I see we're in tutorial land again. I can't resist. It's after 5, but I'm going to finish this up. Yeah, and you can run around while you got this stuff. This is like throwing TVs as RoboCop. Come on, show me an enemy. Launch the cube at the thingamajig. Oh, I see one of these. It's been so long I don't quite remember Roach, but that is seriously funny. Those houses are all over the place. That style of house is called a Craftsman, and they are all over Los Angeles. I would love to own one someday, but they are incredibly expensive. Unless you want to live in like the hood. There's some nice ones. Well, there's some of those houses are in the hood, but they're usually pretty bad, and you wouldn't want to live in that neighborhood necessarily. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. I think me and this game are gonna be friends. Oops. And you can even pick up chunks. Bam. Whoa. Can I pick you up? Oh. That was pretty slick. Alright, it does have a cooldown. It's my new word, thanks to Oda. Oh, and it might auto-aim. Yep, it does look like it chooses an enemy. I'm playing Control with a controller. How's that for a mind freak? Ah, it's super quick, and I am gaining control. Control of the world around me. I like this. All right, Jesse, did we just become best friends? Because I think we just became best friends. I think we did. Having the Force ability is kind of... I should have known that was coming, but it's really cool.
You were gone. Cut off.
Oh.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Yeah. Message for you, sir. Oops. Okay, I wasn't quite quick enough that time. Oh, yeah. Give me more stuff. Give me more things. Oh, that person has... Oh, they're like a heat-seeking kind of thing. Okay, I gotta run. Oof. Okay, this is where I'll pick up tomorrow then. Yeah, you're right. It's, you know, it does kind of feel like a Jedi thing with a little bit of Last of Us. It has the Last of Us vibe for sure. And I got a trophy in there. I saw that, Pavel. All right, I gotta go. I got a birthday to go to. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm so far so good, looking real good, feeling real good. So I wish you all a nice night. I'll be back in, what do I say, 14 hours? I'll be back at 7 o'clock tomorrow. I'll pick up right here where I left off. And this is, I think it's official. Doesn't mean it couldn't go badly, but so far, the first 2 hours of the game, I'm already ready to say this is a good one. And I'm excited to play some more. Buster, I got to give you a real solid shout out for your subscriptions today. I really, really thank you for those. Know that that's appreciated. Everybody in here with a green username, thank you for supporting me and my channel. Thanks for being my friends. And importantly, Arthur and Oda, thank you for moderating and keeping everything together. This was kick-ass, really good. I'm gonna go make my first thumbnail for Control. Might have to figure out what font they're actually using, but either way, yeah, Zeno, thank you. Good seeing you again. Have a great Friday night. And as Oda said, peace, love, and burritos for sure. I think tonight, though, we're having kebab birthday party I'm going to. So, anyway, I gotta go. Thanks, y'all. See you soon.